Okay, here's the translation of your news report script into English, keeping the bracketed terms exactly as they are. ## news report script. Strait of Hormuz crisis closes in, impact on the global economy and energy future. Solemn and urgent background music. Anchor *. Hello viewers. This is news station name and I'm anchor's name. Today, we will analyze a situation that is rapidly escalating into a global crisis, the Strait of Hormuz crisis. The conflict between Iran and Israel has put energy transportation from the Middle East at risk as never before. This isn't just a regional problem, it impacts the global economy broadly and may lead to significant changes in the future. Graphic showing a map of the Strait of Hormuz and energy transport routes. Anchor *. What exactly is the Strait of Hormuz? Many may not be familiar with this name, so let me explain simply. The Strait of Hormuz is an extremely narrow waterway, just 21 miles wide, connecting the Persian Gulf to the Oman Sea and the Arabian Sea. It's one of the world's most important routes for energy transportation, particularly crude oil. Animated graphic showing the volume of oil flowing through the Strait of Hormuz. Anchor *. These figures are shocking. Approximately 20% of global crude oil or several million barrels per day must pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Furthermore, vast quantities of liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, and natural gas, essential for the livelihoods and economies of many countries worldwide, are transported. Closing or restricting access to the Strait of Hormuz isn't just about energy shortages, it's a potential economic catastrophe. News footage regarding the conflict between Iran and Israel. Anchor * Tensions between Iran and Israel continue to escalate. Attacks on oil tankers in the region, attributed to Iran, have caused significant concern. Warnings from Iran that they may close the Strait of Hormuz if their interests are threatened further underscore the possibility of a major crisis. Segment 1: Global Situation, Risks and Uncertainty. Graphic showing the volatility of the oil market. Anchor *. The impact of this situation isn't limited to concerns about energy shortages, it affects the global economy in many dimensions. Let's start with oil prices. We have seen them surge continuously recently, and if the Strait of Hormuz is closed or transportation is severely restricted, they could rise even further. Some reports compare this situation to the 1970 oil crisis, which heavily disrupted the global economy. News footage regarding impacts on various industries. Anchor *. It's not just oil prices that are affected. Liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, a crucial raw material for industry and households in many countries, particularly in South Asia, is also at risk. A gas shortage could impact production and consumption broadly. Graphic showing global trade routes. Anchor * Increased shipping costs are another impact we're facing. Ships must detour to new routes, which take longer and cost more. This will affect the prices of all goods, leading to inflation and reducing global trade. News footage regarding concerns in various countries. Anchor * Rising living expenses are what people worldwide are facing, and the Strait of Hormuz crisis will only worsen the situation, especially for developing countries struggling with poverty and food insecurity. There's also an impact on fertilizer supply chains, which could lead to higher food prices. News footage regarding stances of various countries. Anchor * Countries around the world are responding to this situation in diverse ways. Iran has conducted naval exercises near the Strait of Hormuz and affirmed its readiness to act if necessary. The U.S. is attempting to maintain regional stability and planning to provide insurance for energy shipments to India. News footage regarding India's stance. Anchor * India, one of the world's largest oil consumers, is negotiating with the U.S. for insurance assistance and trying to resolve the issue through diplomatic channels. Concerns about liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, shortages in India are increasing, which could impact industries reliant on gas as a raw material. News footage regarding concerns in Singapore. Anchor * Singapore, an important maritime transport hub, is also affected by rising shipping costs and economic uncertainty. China, which heavily relies on oil transportation through the Strait of Hormuz, is closely monitoring the situation. News footage regarding concerns in Europe. Anchor * Europe, still reliant on oil from the Middle East, may face a major energy crisis similar to what occurred during the Ukraine war. This underscores the importance of diversifying energy sources and increasing energy security for all countries. Segment 2. Financial Analysis, Hidden Numbers and Warning Signs. Graphic showing various economic indicators. Anchor * will now delve into the economic impact by examining figures and financial analysis to gain a clearer picture. Viewers may overlook some signals, but analyzing numbers in detail will reveal several factors linked to the Strait of Hormuz crisis. Graphic showing inflation rate. Anchor * the rising inflation rate worldwide is the first signal that needs attention. Rising oil prices will further drive inflation, reducing consumer purchasing power and impacting consumption. Graphic showing Producer Price Index, PPI. Anchor * the Producer Price Index, PPI, reflecting costs producers must bear, is another key figure to monitor. Increased energy costs will increase production expenses, forcing manufacturers to raise product prices, impacting consumers ultimately. Graphic showing GDP growth rate. Anchor * the economic growth rate, GDP growth rate, of many countries faces challenges. If the Strait of Hormuz crisis persists, it could slow down or even reverse economic expansion. Graphic showing exchange rate. Anchor * the exchange rate is becoming more volatile due to uncertainty in financial markets. The US dollar, a primary currency for oil trading, may receive support from increased demand, while other currencies may weaken. Graphic showing trade volume. Anchor * trade volume will be affected by rising shipping costs and global market uncertainty. Trade in high-priced goods such as oil and gas will be particularly impacted. Graphic showing public debt. Anchor * already high, public debt, could increase further if governments need to implement energy assistance measures for citizens and businesses. Debt management is a challenge for many countries. Sound of an economist. Economist * the key is to look at the big picture, not just the numbers appearing in the news. We must analyze the relationships between factors such as inflation, the Producer Price Index, PPI, and economic growth rates to understand the true impact of the Strait of Hormuz crisis. Graphic showing risk diversification. Anchor * from detailed analysis, we see this isn't just about numbers but risk management. Risk diversification is crucial. Countries should seek alternative energy sources, reduce reliance on transportation through the Strait of Hormuz, and prepare for potential situations. Segment 3, Buddhist Philosophical Conclusion, Towards Understanding and Sustainable Coexistence. Image of a beautiful natural landscape. Anchor * the Strait of Hormuz crisis is an important lesson for humanity. It reflects the fragility of the global economic system and the interconnectedness of countries. Seeking profit alone, while ignoring impacts on others and the environment, leads to suffering and uncertainty. Image of people from diverse cultures living together. Anchor * Buddhist philosophy teaches us to understand impermanence, anicca, everything is in flux, and we must be prepared for uncertainty. Compassion, karuna, and forgiveness, metta, are essential for resolving problems peacefully. Cooperation and mutual understanding will lead to sustainability and peaceful coexistence. Image of a beautiful world. Anchor * this crisis may be an opportunity for us to review economic development approaches and seek more sustainable alternatives. Reducing reliance on fossil fuels, investing in renewable energy, and promoting international cooperation will lead to a more stable and harmonious world. Solemn background music fades out. Anchor * Anchor's name. Thank you viewers for listening today. Hopefully, the information we presented is helpful and helps you understand the situation occurring in a comprehensive way. May you all find happiness and peace. I hope this translation accurately captures